So, yeah, on a video I posted a couple days ago, I was talking about, oh yay, they're dismantling government buildings brick by brick, or burning them down, or doing whatever the fuck, right? Well, this brick by brick thing, that's fucking weird. That ended up, I mean, I guess they're setting up bricks out there for people to throw bricks. I mean, somebody went and bought them, and they traced back who bought them and all this stuff. So you got to go to this channel, the Dollar Vigilante, and check out this video. All his videos are really good. They're funny and everything too, and then piss you off at the same time. But so I guess they're putting bricks out there, trying to make, trying to encourage people to do certain things. So you got to figure that, of course, they want you to destroy things because it creates jobs to rebuild. We're cut off on certain supplies right now, here and there, and it's just getting worse and worse on certain supplies. But yeah, I guess you'll have to watch and see where they trace these bricks back to, and who's funding all this and all that. So, there's just got to be other tactics, other ways to do this, because the protesters are getting set up, sabotaged and everything by, whether it be that Black Lives Matter, or Antifa, or whomever, or the cops, or, the government, and it's just, sometimes I'm a dreamer and I imagine, okay, they dismantled, to dismantle all the government buildings. That would be great. Get rid of all the files, get rid of all this, that, and the other, and then we can start from scratch, It's going to get worse before it gets better in order to bring forth heaven on earth. So, and I believe this is our 4th time trying to do this in this, history repeating itself, okay? But that's just, what I've been thinking, and that the 144,000 are back again, trying to do it again, and each time these motherfuckers come up with even more and more tactics. But yeah, watch some of his videos. They're really good, put together really good and all that. So yeah, I didn't mean to say something about bricks, and then it's been going on, because I've been thinking it for a while, but they've been having this, I guess, been set up all over the country in areas of protest where they've been putting bricks out there and stuff, and I'm glad these CNN reporters and the cops are getting busted on that stuff. But, there's an old thing back in the day, but, it's not easy to do this, is a citizen's arrest, where a citizen is a cop and fucking arrests whoever's doing wrong, okay? But that would be a hard thing to do, I suppose, in situations out there, and, also very dangerous at the same time. But if you have a group or whatever, then perhaps you can do it. But then, shit will hit the fan. Any way you look at it, shit's hitting the fan. So, oh boy, oh boy. I hope people are planting food and stuff, studying wild native edibles and, different things, learning different skills and everything for backup supplies. Perhaps always carry something with you, that just in case, you never know when you have to run, or just certain safety supplies or whatever. But I do know some stuff about, like, those emergency blankets can block your the infrared heat signature, and because they're going to be releasing all kinds of shit coming up. That's why they're trying to give them bricks and everything, opening up cans of worms. Oh, definitely money, money, money to rebuild and all that. money in the jail system, because you know they're using cameras on everybody to identify everybody. And, you know, the technology is getting pretty good now. A lot of people are wearing masks and everything, but, with all the other cameras, all they gotta do is track them all the way to their house. You know what I mean? So then they still find out who they are. And watching a couple of these videos back, a lot of people are being killed against their will. I mean, they're being grabbed up and taken, and, you know, these doctors and people are too fucking tempted from this money they're getting by putting the CV on their death certificates and shit. So therefore they have to go through procedures to get them to that point and, you know, take them out. So it's like money on y'all's heads, on my head, all of our heads. Okay, so don't have any accidents, have to go to the hospital for jack shit. You better learn your medical and all that shit. Because they're taking people out, and then if they got the monitors on top of the doorway when you come in to check your fucking temperature, then they can rig that any fucking way they want, grab people up, quarantine them, whether it be going, you know, at work, at a school, at a store, any given time. Plus they got the Patriot Act, they can grab up anybody any given time anyway, because nobody ever put a stop to that shit. Yeah, trillions of dollars they print out of thin air, steal our money, launder it, built themselves all kinds of underground infrastructure, and in other places like Antarctica and stuff to fucking hide out. All kinds of fucking tunnel systems. You wouldn't believe they can run submarines and stuff from the coast to, you know, like Pacific into fucking Nevada and shit. That was quite a few years ago, so it's probably more now. But yeah, when you hear those strange sounds in the sky and people are recording those sounds in the sky, that's because they're down there, you know, tunneling up under everybody's asses, and not only for, you know, transport and stuff and this, that, and the other, but it's also for hollowing out areas underneath cities, so all they gotta do is use their earthquake machine, do a good shaky shake, and all the shit crumbles down. It's easier to bury and all that. You know, kind of like how the mud flood and this, that, and, you know. Repeating history here. Depopulating. And just back your ass up on supplies, medical knowledge, you know, start filling containers with water if you have to. Just have an emergency, you know, way to survive if you have to run to the woods or wherever. Not that you can, because they're in fucking patches. Because they pre-designed it that way. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. They fucking... I mean, there's some places maybe still, but you have to, you know, drones and satellite view and this, that, and the other, because, shoot, when anybody buys property, they just look at satellite view and then come after them no sooner than they start building shit, stalk and harass them, fawn, fee-fo, foam to death. So, you know, they're watching all the fucking time. And I beg to differ on any missing people. I don't think they know where everybody's at. You can't tell me. So, and there's a lot of missing people. From our national parks to wherever. It's just, when they have us all divided and stuff, I mean, and then people don't want to hear people's shit because everybody's going through shit, you know. Their plan's working. All this shit is pre-written. Them files are fucking out there, I'll tell you what. There's a pre-plan for everything. They've set up so many fucking systems, people. Yeah, they've set up all kinds of shit through the internet. You are limited, and it all is trying to track you back to who the fuck you are. They don't need your social security number, just your name and your birth date. And they could track you to your address and give you the whole fucking history of your whatever cars were here that has nothing to do with you. They're trying to charge you insurance for and call you a fucking liar. It's like, fuck you, motherfuckers. But anyway, yeah, I've been to different websites trying to make different emails because I'm trying to, because your emails get clogged with spam and shit, no matter what. So you always have to make new emails and all that. I have tons of those, and I'm always trying to make more, trying to, but now it's way harder, and they're wanting to know who the fuck you are, where the fuck you are. They've been trying to do that for a while. Whenever you stop at a website, oh yeah, it wants to know your location and all that shit. I mean, fuck yeah, shit's getting real fucking tight, but they've already limited the internet over the years, but it's really getting limited. You can't even search for one thing, and you're going to get 50 million other things they're trying to sell you, and it has nothing to do with selling me shit. It's all fucked up. It just needs torn down and rebuilt. But it's all by plan. And so you got to think ahead of time of what they're fucking up to, what they're going to do. It's always something. Always something. I'm always bitching. I'm always bitching. Sorry about that. But the fucking shit, I can't die knowing that I didn't fucking try and do shit to make change, And I'll tell you another thing. You can glitch this fucking beast system you're in. I'm doing it left and right. I am on the inside, too. Yeah, and you can be too. You just gotta figure out in your head what the fuck kind of messages you're getting up in there, because I'm getting shit that I never fucking heard of before and all this, and I'm looking it up, and it's leading me down motherfucking paths that it's like, holy shit, and I'm finding out shit. I don't know what, maybe it's some sort of, I don't know, but you have thoughts, visions, all kinds of stuff, and there's a fucking reason behind it, I'm telling you. But yeah, they put us online, like after that hedge fund deal back in 2007, 2008. It was sometime after that when they advanced that technology from the stock market dudes that got busted for, the algorithm going ahead into the future and all that. Okay, so, like I said before, all that stuff in Westworld Season 3, Episode 5, a lot of that shit is so true. That we're in that system right now. We are. And so that's what I'm telling you, but we're online. They never need to chip us, so yeah, we're online, and you are getting information put in your head to all kinds of stuff. All the wires in this fucking web are crossing like motherfuckers, at least for me. But it's been going on for a while, because, we've all been noticing how, it can read your thoughts and then try to sell you something or whatever. And so you have to use it as a tool, because if we're addicted to the frequency and we got all this money invested into it, because of course we do, then we got a smart meter and all these frequencies around us with the towers and everything, fucking use it as a tool. That's what I'm doing, going from the inside out. So then there's the fact that we have to remember our human powers that have been, that knowledge has been blocked from us for a long time in order for the elite ruling class, generation after generation, to keep us enslaved. So, yeah, so dealing with this beast system, and if you are, fighting back, it is, it's got these frequencies, and you are fighting literally with your brain, with your thoughts, you have to outsmart it. And you're playing a chess game if you're doing that. If you're going in like I've been doing, trying to it's by accident. I'm just following my signs. I'm finding out shit left and fucking right. I can't even begin to tell you. So, and it's like I'm turned into a fucking supercomputer, or I am tapped motherfucking in it. Okay? And if I am, and I'm a fucking housewife widow now, then all y'all are. Okay? So, but it'll try to keep you on, on a certain path, I can tell you that. But yeah, you have to discern in between the stuff you might be hearing or seeing, whether eyes opened or closed. Okay? Because this shit gets real fucking deep. But yeah, they got us all, you know. Pretty much doing everything by their fucking plan. So I guess, you know, yeah, tear it all down and fucking, they'll make you pay to rebuild it and work, be the workers, slaves to fucking rebuild it all. So, got to figure out other fucking ways, and, you know, I would love to have a whole gang of people and just say, citizens arrest, and then start using them fucking little zip tie thingies, and then take them to a spot and have a FEMA camp or a temporary whatever, and then we'll just figure it out. Fucking let the people punish them. Fuck it. I mean, these crimes are fucking getting way out of the fuck hand. This government does, you know, they set you up. They set everybody up all the time. So we have to, in this strategy game, in this fucking beast system that is real fucking deep and all this shit, we have to one-up it. Y'all, we have to outmaneuver it because it knows every move you make before you make it. Or it thinks it fucking does. But it really don't. It wants you to believe that bullshit. And it does know a lot about you. So, you got to take all those things into consideration when you're, you know, fucking with this beast system from the inside out. Because this shit's got you're online.